You know, they went zone. We ended up shooting too many jumpers, had to do some different things. They went a little triangle and two also. Screwed us up a little bit, but the kids fought. Nelly makes a shot, makes a couple free throws. Jonas makes free throws. Took us 3 times to get it in. I don't care. We won. If it took us 4, you know what we didn't do? We didn't turn it over. And so it took our 3rd out-of-bounds play to get it in. That's fine. There's stuff we're still learning. We learned some stuff today, didn't we, boys?
Yeah.
We learned some stuff today, and I told them after. So there's stuff going forward that are good for us. This was a good win. That was a NCAA tournament game. 2 teams battling it out, making shots, making plays, and we kind of got away from them in the very end. TB was really good. How active is he? Jonas was really good. Nelly made big shots. DJ played well. Boogie for not playing for what? How many months?
3, 5, 6.
He practiced without. There was no contact now. We can't have contact because if someone gets hurt, I'm down to 5. So he practiced, but there was no contact, and he went in and did what he did today. I had to get on him a couple times in zone. He didn't want to shoot it, so he put himself 42 feet out. Well, then you can't shoot it. So, but that'll be fine. We'll be able to show him on tape.
Thanks, Coach. If we can gear our questions towards John and Jonas first, right in the front right. Thank you.
Yeah, Jonas, obviously it was a season high 22 points for you tonight. You've played against Hunter Dickinson in the past. Just did you look back on that game you played against him with Tennessee last year? Just what was your approach against him tonight?
Just go out here, help the team win games. I mean, I knew it was going to be a big matchup from the jump, and I know I had to take that one personal. So definitely had to help the team out for sure.
Right here in front.
For both of you guys, I mean, you both start the season with some injuries in preseason. Just how rewarding is this given your up and downs that you've had this season? And did you always believe that even in the struggles, this moment was possible for y'all this year?
Yeah, we believed in the moment. Coach always kept, stayed on us, pushed us even when we was down, and he helped us get through everything.
Jonas, you got an answer to that?
Oh, I mean, I always have faith. We definitely always have faith. I mean, you know, all glory to God. I always give all my glory to him. So I'm just thankful we're finally peaking at this time.
Right here with John.
John Fanta, Fox Sports. Jonas, you say that. What's allowed this group, the DNA of this team, to stay in the fight and to be, as you just said, peaking at the right time?
I mean, we know we all have something to prove. We went through a lot of adversity early on, obviously with injuries, missing players and stuff like that. You know, let a couple games go, starting 0-5 in the conference. So, you know, just all those things, that helped us, you know, build our confidence, build our strength, and, you know, get us ready mentally for, you know, the rest of the season.
Are there questions for John or Jonas? Take one more in front here. All right.
John, just that 3-pointer at the end. I mean, walk us through that possession. It was obviously a big moment, kind of gave you guys that last bit of separation. What did you see and what did you feel after it hit?
What did you hear?
I heard the background just say, shoot it, and I just shot it with confidence.
I yelled, shoot this ball. I'm sorry.
If there's no further questions for student athletes, we're all set out there. You guys can head back. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.
Questions for Coach?
See you at the hotel.
Front right here. Get the mic up here, front right.
Obviously, those two guys have Anthony Christensen, BullhawkSports.com. I forgot to do that last time. My bad. Those two guys have had a lot of success in March. Final Four for Jonell and an Elite Eight for Jonas. Previous stops. How much are you relying on those two to have success in this tournament?
We got to rely on everybody. When you're down in numbers, everyone's got to help you. That's where we are. You know, again, the second half, we didn't shoot it well. We didn't make threes, but we made the ones that mattered, and we made free throws. Our man offense and the way we're moving the ball and what we're doing, I expected him to go zone and triangle too. You got to know I've coached against him a bunch, and he's done both. I thought we were prepared, but we're a different team. The guy I usually have in the middle is Aidoo. He ain't here anymore. So now we haven't played much against zone, and I tried Jonas or I tried TB, didn't like it. We tried a guard in there. And then we finally went to Jonas, and that's, putting TB on the baseline looked to be a better thing for us.
That great, Coach?
Matt Norlander, CBS Sports. John, congrats on the win. Given all of the injuries, not having a lot of depth with practice, and getting a win like this against a coach like Bill, this experience over the past 4, 6, 8 weeks, is it something even new for you this deep into your career that you hadn't endured?
Every one of us, including me, had doubts, and we all had to convince ourselves we're going to do this. I had a card I read every morning and every night before I went to bed, and it was, I've been blessed throughout my life. Forget basketball. I have been blessed. I'm going to have a great attitude. I'm going to enjoy this journey and grow as a coach from it. I am going to make sure I keep an eye on my players, and let's write our own story. And then in the end, it said, have faith. And I read it in the morning, and I read it when I walk my dog, which I do twice a day. I think he walks me, but I think I walk him, but I think it's the other way. And before I go to bed, I have it with me here. And to keep me in that frame of mind. If I want them in that frame of mind, I got to be in that frame of mind. But here's the tricky thing. How do you hold them accountable? How do you challenge them, yet still keep building them up, keep hugging them and keep loving them? A lot of individual meetings, a lot of that when they're throwing balls away and missing shots, and keep playing, you're fine. But for all of us, the first battle you have, including us coaches, is with yourself. That's the first battle you have. You can't worry about anybody else. You battle yourself and get yourself in the right frame of mind. And I didn't want the albatross around my neck of my history of coaching. Like, you're supposed to win every game. No, you're not. Your job is to be about those kids. And wherever the program is at that time, your job is to keep picking them up and make them better and make them feel good about themselves. So there are times I'm like on my office wall, be at peace. Where we are, be at peace. Don't worry about what I've done in the past. It doesn't have any bearing on right now. What I've done in the NCAA tournament, they're talking about wins. It doesn't matter. Final Fours and national tournament, none of it matters. It's this team trying to get us better, but it doesn't work unless you have good guys. And we have a bunch of good guys. DJ Wagner's one of the nicest young men, and so is Jonas. I told his mother, he's one of the nicest kids I've ever coached. John L., with what he went through. Billy and Carter, how hard I've been on those freshmen. I mean, but there's juggling, because if I knocked them through the crack, now we got 4 guys. Hard to play. Play a diamond zone, I guess.
Thanks, Coach. Got time for one more in front.
Sorry, Jackson Fuller, Southwest Times Record. Cal, your 2 guards, Boogie and DJ. I mean, how important were they? DJ, 6 assists, 1 turnover, and then Boogie, did you have a feeling he could maybe be in that closing lineup tonight?
Yeah, because I really believe in him. The last thing that's going to come is the shooting, because he's running, and he hadn't done that in a while, and now I'm trying to shoot. So when you watch him shoot yesterday, he made 75% of his shots in here. Yeah, go run 7 times and now make a shot. It's a little different for him. But he was 2 out of 3 getting to the rim. And the other one, I have to watch, but they said there was no body contact. It was all ball on that one layup. Maybe it was, but, and I also have faith he'll make free throws.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck
Thanks.
Saturday.